Hi everybody, Gabrielle here. I'm back. What is going on? I turned my Cardi B radio station on, right? I wanted something upbeat. And what comes on? Beyonce all night. We got some trust issues, I say. Trust issues. Who don't have trust issues, right? Whether with people or in a relationship, Trust is earned. Shit. I don't know. She like, love brought salvation back into me. So love heals all wounds. The overall energy we have, the death card and the hangman. That's interesting to me. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups. I swear, and I shuffled these cards, y'all. I kid you not. Nine of Pentacles, Justice, Two of Pentacles, Lovers, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Yeah, slightly different positions. Like, man. Interesting. I'm tempted to shuffle these again. Yeah. Sorry. Bear with me. I literally just did something. Ooh. Fifi's been bugging all day. Like, we've been in a war. Every time I come back in, she is like making all sorts of noises. She wants attention, but she don't. Like, it's weird. She's just talkative today. And I think some of it's because I changed her food. She don't like it. But I'm not doing that. She gonna have to suck it up. It's like your kids. They whine until they get what they want. I ain't going for that. I like shining. There we go. $1 million deals with my pen. Bitch, I'm signing. I put rocks all in my watch, right? Do you like texts from your exes when they want a second chance? Exes in Texas. Exes in Texas. Because they punked. You might pick up the phone and call. I'll tell you that. Anybody else get a surprise pop-up visitor? Surprise! I did, but I was expecting it. Honestly, it's hard to surprise me right about now when it's not because of the cards. People energy be so strong, I feel them coming. Alright, another second. Shuffle these a few more times. Like, that was too similar to the read I did earlier. Like, what is that about? Alright. See if we get something better. Different. Two of Wands. Strength. Page of Swords. Fucking spies, man. Temperance in reverse? Interesting, yo. I don't have reversals in this deck. I really don't. We're gonna leave that right there for now. Oh, shit. Somebody out of patience? Oh, yes. It would seem so. I'm sorry. Five of Swords on the Five of Wands, the bottom of the deck. So now we have the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Somebody rushing to go look for love. So what's happening? Somebody rushing towards their future love. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. You know what that is. Just me getting my mind right. So we have the Two of Wands, the Eight. Listen to me. The Strength card, Page of Swords, the Temperance in reverse, the Star card, the King of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and Judgment. Ugh. That's a shift. Do your job. Interesting. So we have swift communication. Let me move over here so you can see better. Mine, Bazzy. Hit it from the back and drive you wild. Shit. You know, if they working with something, you hit it from the back, drive you wild. I'm sorry, my mind doesn't stay in a very pure place a lot. I try. I really do try. I bring it up. But yeah, we have some harsh, swift back and forth communication. And it's only harsh because they can't tell what you're doing. There's some confusion. And it's funny, right? I had these cards out earlier and I thought I put them all away. But apparently I left a card out, Eight of Swords, right? Interesting. And that's kind of like what I'm getting with this here. That same sort of stuck energy. It's only because there's a lack of clarity. The hood is obscuring things. Can't get a clear view on what's really going on. You know, I can't figure out if you're going for love or if you're focused on what's already happened. Maybe as they get some more light on the situation. But you know, this knight seems a little bit more equipped for the job at hand. You know, his face mask is up. He wants to see his target. Walking like a talking. Oh shit, man, he's talking. Oh. Anyway, I don't know. It's not walk it like it's talking. Walk it like I talk it. Slippery. Let me turn that down. It's Pandora playing in the background. Free music. Download and enjoy yourself. Yeah, man. There's some stubbornness to this. Sticking to the stubborn one, huh? Charging. It's a lot of power. A lot of power. Is it too much power? You might have to ask yourselves that. Is it too much power for this scenario? Choose your battles. Is this situation battle worthy? Is it battle worthy? Let me back up a little bit. Yeah. this Two of Wands, because he's tied hand and foot, again, I get a lot of stuckness. That's all this fucking stuckness coming from. Excuse me. I hate when I get fidgety. Whose energy am I picking up? Somebody's fidgety. I've been fidgety all day, which is really funny. Like, I don't normally have a hard time chilling, especially on a day off, but I did. Like, man, going through the most. I'm trying not to dismiss it as me just picking up other people's energies and whatnot, but that's really what it feels like. I'm also trying to honor myself. As I said before, I am going through my own awakening process, and it's not easy, all of it, having to deal with your own inner demons and start to patch those holes in yourself, recognizing that there's some room for improvement in a very deep and personal way. Forgiveness isn't as easy as saying, I forgive you. It really isn't. I mean, you can say the words, but the actions, right? How you interact with a person, how you deal with circumstances, really proves how deep forgiveness really runs. And it's not about allowing a situation to occur again or a wrong to be done to you again. No, it's not. It's about it not haunting you the rest of your life. Learning from it, taking the time to examine it, even the emotions that you probably blocked out in the masking process of not wanting to show somebody or something got the best of you. But I also see, like, it's funny, the overarching energy before I pulled the cards up, the Hangman was out there. There's a Death card and a Hangman. And that's like, with this Two of Wands, really gives me like that sort of Hangman. It's like a chosen rest, a pause to come into balance, to come into harmony. Not even just balance, harmony. And it's like, it's needed to muster new strength. Like I said about forgiveness, right? It's not as simple as saying, I forgive you. It's a whole process, because you really have to come to terms with things, and that takes time to process. And so as you go within, as you birds fly, right? So as you seek higher enlightenment in this pause, this grounded stance, this new grounded position, and I mean holding fast to this grounded state, reconciling of self. That's what yin and yang is. You can't have one without the other. You can't have the light without the dark. That's why there's a nucleus of both in both the light and the dark, It's a constant reminder of, the necessity of the all. We're the sum total of our parts, right? We're not just any one part, we're sum total. Excuse me. And so, yeah. As you muster, or you find, not even muster, it's like, it's a discovery almost. As you focus on your own personal power, in your own inner strength as the light begins to emanate from you, as you become the pillar of light, coming into your personal power. You have these, it's like the empath narcissist relationship. This is what I'm getting from this right now. The empath narcissist relationship. As you get strong, right? That light is like a homing beacon. It's a heat source to all these cold-blooded creatures out there in the world. So you have to be very careful with your light. But I love how in this card, in the strength card, she's on the back of the lion, right? And so over here, you see the source of the light, and it's drawing these cold-blooded creatures to it. But really what that is, right? It's a fire. It reminds me of that scene from Game of Thrones, the Mother of Dragons, when Daenerys Strongborn, when she goes into the fire and comes out, she goes into the fire with the eggs, right? The eggs. And I love, if you've watched the show, right? You saw her learning about herself. You saw her observing her own strengths, her own gifts from a small child. Taki Taki. I like that song. Excuse me. I apologize. Let me clear my throat. Have mercy, baby. I hope you don't mind. Okay, I'm done. But yeah, she had been observing her gifts and her strengths through the years. You know, she knew the legends about her lineage. She did. She knew the legacy, the legends. But she thought it was her brother. Everyone thought it was the male child who was chosen. He proved to be weak. He proved to be not much more than a child himself. And I'm sure, ladies, we've all had those circumstances and moments of realization when we, sorry for the camera shake, those realizations when you look at your partner and whatever respect you have a partner, and you go, gosh, I never saw how wet behind the ears you truly were. But anyway, so at this stage, as what I'm seeing in this card here, the parallel is like when she took the dragon eggs and walked into the fire knowing she would be fine. She wasn't 100% certain of what would happen, but she at least knew from what she gathered, fire didn't affect her. She didn't know if the smoke would snuff out her breath. She didn't know any of those things, but she was willing to take the risk to prove a point. It was time to bring these things to heal. These people, this masculine dominant concept. It was time for her to step into her full power, into her destiny. So this is what I see, that you have stepped into your destiny. And as you, again, come into your full power, you are able to redirect these cold-blooded creatures away from your true light source and send them to something else, to lead them to begin their own journey, to go find the cosmic egg so they can hatch themselves anew and be reborn. Maybe I should have kept the other spread because I'm getting the same sort of energy. You know, the death card's about transformation. And, you know, cells go into an egg and what comes out is life. All life started as an egg. Yeah. If it's got a pulse, it was started as an egg. Humans too. Your mother, you were an egg, remember? That needed to be fertilized. Really, you know, different than a chicken or any other creature. The only difference is with humans, we think we're the only creatures that experience love, and I know that's a lie. I've seen love between animals. It's tender and sweet, it's caring. They have emotions, they're sentient. So yeah, you're able to send these people away. And as a matter of fact, it's more like they can't even be around you. It's like, yeah, frequencies. They find you prickly. Can you see the cactus there? They find the transformation, the new you, the tamed you, the powerful you, the confident you. Prickly to their liking. Interesting. But they still watching you come up. Look at them. Watching you come up with that fucking sword. Look. Ready to pop shit. That's what I said. Ready to pop shit. Look how you facing. Ready to swing. If given the opportunity. If you fail, I'm not saying they hoping you fail, but you know how haters are. You know how haters are. It's like they ready to strike while the iron is hot type shit. Strike while the iron is hot. It's funny. I was at the museum today, and I saw implements like this. Gilded in bronze and gold. Folded forged steel. By and far, from what we had in our collection, German and Flemish, for actual brute strength. Yeah. The Germans really have a serious history, Kaisers and all of that, of metal forging. Ironically, I met a woman yesterday briefly in an elevator who was on her way to a forging class. And I'm like, I'm barely on planet Earth. So when she said it, I was like, oh, what's that? Now, I watched Forged in Fire on like History Channel and that shit. But it didn't occur to me that a woman of her age, which was my own fault, that's like a type of age discrimination, so I apologize, into the universe. But I thought it was like some new age shit, like it was some new yoga class or something. I'm like, oh, forging. I'm like, is that like, you know, I know what forging is. I thought it was like a combination of shit that they were doing in the class. No, it was good old fashioned metalworking. Made my night. He's like, oh, that's dope. I didn't even know we had those services around these parts. If you build it, they will come, right? Tried and true. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, but see, your come up, right? Your come up got them unstable. Got them feeling all, uneven and shit. Unbalanced. They feeling upside down about shit right about now. That's so funny. Watching you heal yourself. But it's not you healing yourself, They're not giving credit to the divine. This Aquarian energy, this is the season we're in now. So in terms of timing, this is the timing position. So all of this is in Aquarius season. Chun-Li. Yeah, it's my shit. Yeah, you can call me the bad guy, Chun-Li. Yeah, when I started clearing people out my fucking life, let me tell you, this was my anthem. I was like, oh, you can call me bad guy, Chun-Li, Chun-Li, yeah. Yeah, because you've been gone. Like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. No, you're not cool. Fuck you, I'm out. Like, it was real. And hey, still purging. Still making room. Some people just refuse to go the fuck away. But anyway, here you are healing and shit. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Stepping into your divine birthright. Look at you. Coming into your power. Look at this transformation. Look at this transformation upon you. You're getting a butterfly in a cocoon. Like, look at her wings. Like, look at their arms. They look like wings. Like, you're about to take flight. Like, you're about to take off. This is crazy. I've never seen this look like this level of success before. But this is like a star is born. Wow. Wow. Call this grounded action. Call this grounded action. Grounded, passionate action. Interesting. How can they feel? What is the imbalance? Hold on. Sorry, I need a little clarity on this Temperance card. What is the imbalance? That's a lot of cards. So, the imbalance for this Temperance card. King of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Fool card. Knight of Cups. Knight of Wands. Eight of Swords. I knew it was going to come out. The Chariot. Three of Wands. And the Seven of Swords. Hold on. I gotta lay these out so I can see. Wow. Wow. What's there for you on your darkest night? What is the imbalance? What is this Temperance card? Let's shift up as we dive into this. What is this? Hmm. It's like your future's calling. That's so funny. Look. Look at that. Look at the abundance. Look at that. Look at all that material wealth. Brand new chance. Brand new spark. Opportunity. Leap of faith. It's like your future's calling. Are you going to take the leap of faith? Your future's calling. Are you going to take a leap of faith? Look. Look how these things coincide. So how is this an imbalance? Knight of Cups. Knight of Wands. Look how they're heading for each other. Problem is with these two energies, right? Although I will say, the King of Wands is out here. And so is the King of Pentacles, right? Okay. You know, so even with these knights, these are actions, you know, someone's rushing in or wishing to move forward quickly. This is quick movement. This is rushing. I know, it sounds the same, but it's not. This one wants to take quick action in love. This is passion. You know, they coincide, but they are not the same. They are equal, though, energies-wise, because they are both knights. But, you know, what has you... Oh, okay, the imbalance. Okay, because there is some limitations, self-imposed limitations, like a checklist or, you know, like pros and cons or whatever it is. Some issue that they're being stubborn about. See the bull behind them. And it's keeping them from moving forward for something that's destined. And they trying to who are they trying to deceive? Oh, was there anything else? Two of Swords. One card. Trying to lie to himself about a choice? Lying to themselves about a choice. Oh, I get it. They think they got a choice. Didn't I say this is destiny? Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Alright, let's back this up so we can wrap this up. Yeah. Okay. They coincide. And I like how the strength card is pointing up to this Knight of Wands. That's funny. That's three knights out here. What's missing? Pentacles. Ah. I said it in the other video. No more delays. No more sluggishness. That shit done. But anyway, right? See, when I say destiny, see this Wheel of Fortune out here? You got the Chariot, and I just see destiny. And the Three of Wands up there. Chariot, Three of Wands, it's destiny moving. The universe is taking action. Wow. So that's what the imbalance is. They think they got a choice. That's funny. You get no choices. What the universe wants, what God wants, God gets. Period. Jonah, the great fish, the whale, whatever you want to call it, remember that. You can try to run, you can try to hide, but the Heavenly Father will not be denied. But anyway. Oh, there we go. Walk it like I talk it. Isn't that all we be asking for a motherfucker to show up and keep their word, walk it like they talk it? Don't be all talk, be action. Be action, Jackson. Anyway. Yeah. This is surrendering to the universe. Surrender. Surrender. Or beat up by the universe. Karma. Jupiter. Right? Wheel of Fortune. Why do I keep confusing these? It's either Saturn or Jupiter. Anyway. Either way, the wheel's spinning. The wheel's spinning to me. That's karma. That's Saturn. Okay. Yeah. Judgment. It's divine intervention, guys. Because see this here, this star energy? Excuse me. Things are coming, have come into alignment, I should say. Things have come into alignment. And now they're going to rush in. Now they're coming. Interesting. See, again, to me, and also the lunar year, as we approach he's pointing to Aries. So we're in Aquarius. I have to get through Piscean season. But yeah, in between, that's so funny. You have one holding Aquarius, the other one holding Aries. If I only told you how the symbols that these creatures are on and pointing to are so personal to me, that's why I'm stuck. I'm like, that's crazy. That's so crazy. Right now we have North Node, South Node, Cancer, and Capricorn. You have a pep here around Cancer, and then Set with his knee held to Capricorn. And as we wait for Jupiter to truly come home into Sagittarius, again, from here in the Western Hemisphere, it's there, but in Vedic, it's not yet, not till November, right? And here we are in Aquarius season, technically, coming up on the completion of the true lunar cycle. Interesting. So all this is about destiny and divine timing. Once again, it keeps coming through. Wow. You got somebody watching you on your come up, waiting to get an opportunity, you know. I don't like it though, because they watching. And it's not like, I can't feel if it's like a hanger on like that, if it's a true hater, or if it's like, you know, somebody, they love you but they hate you type shit. Just don't like this spying energy and this imbalance here. And what's causing the imbalance is because they know your future's calling. And they know you about to take this leap of faith and follow your heart's desire with that Knight of Cups. And it's going to run you smack into your passion. And so it's almost like they're trying to cause some level of confusion and trapped energy to keep you from moving forward to your destiny. And they're trying to be deceptive about how they're going about it. It's like the hidden hands. Like you see the swords, but you don't see the position of the hands. If they're ready to strike, or if, you know, she's just holding them there. But as you see or you saw the wolf in that card, so it's like your senses are on high. Yeah. But it's like, even though all of that's there, and even though you are enlightened about it, you are still grounded and moving forward with confidence and certainty. And all of this betrayal and all that deception and that crap's behind you, because the wheel's turning. A decision has been made. The universe has been helping you make this decision. Interesting. But the reason they're rushing in is because they're uncertain. Whoever this person is lurking, watching, they have to come forward, because they really can't tell what it is you're doing. They can't tell. They can't tell. Should I stay or should I go now? If I do, will there be trouble? Should I stay or should I go? But yeah. And actually, what it is, they can't tell if you're staying or if you're going. Because you living my best life. You and your little Duval. You and your Drake. Nice for what? you know, had a man last year. Life goes on. You know, because ultimately, destiny's calling. And they know you ain't turning that shit. So it's got them imbalanced. Got them watching. Interesting. Okay. Divine Masculine, you're at it again. Interesting. Alright, y'all. Bye.